Hi everyone, I hope that you have enjoyed your day. So if you're returning, welcome back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. If you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, I'm real intense. I'm very bold. I'm myself. I'm transparent, and I'm for all uprightness and no more, no less. And so, anyway, you've been warned. I could come across real churchy. I'm not churchy. I'm just spiritual. I love the great divine of the universe, and I love to be truthful. And sometimes truthful is just right up in your face, especially to people who are nasty and a disgrace, okay? So anyway, we look at the good, the bad, the ugly here, and so it is what it is. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, then this is where you'll click off. You have free will to do that. But anyway, I'm glad to have you. And so welcome to this channel. We're just going to take a look at the energy real quick. I had to pause my camera for a second. So anyway, let's just take a look and see what's going on in the now. I just thank you, Jehovah, for clear defined messages. Jehovah, just rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, Satanist, nasty, opposing energy of truth and of love. Jehovah, just rebuke you straight down to the pit. We have a lot of people dealing with a lot of mental stuff, people. We really do. We really, really do. And it's very grieving to my spirit. It really is. People acting like a freaking fool. Crazy. This is one of the reasons why I'm jumping in on here, because something has taken place just off the wall, out of the blue. Kind of stupid. And aren't you just tired of stupid, crazy energy that people give into? Look, you know, the sad thing about it is we're not fighting against people. At the same time, we are. Because we got people who just cannot get their emotions under control, and they got to spew out of the mouth for whatever freaking reason why they're doing whatever reason why they do what they do, and it causes good people like you and I, those of you who are in the truth and stand up for truth, they have to get up and to correct the thing. And some people who don't understand what's really going on and why you're having to correct a thing from somebody else is crazy. Then it starts a war because somebody don't understand what's really happening, and it just causes ridiculous. And if people can just not stand in a place of truthfulness, you're really in a bad place, because you really are causing people. And I'm addressing something this way on purpose because of something that took place. I'll just put the video down below and I explain, you know, why I'm being this way on this video, to check the energy. Because of some crazy energy got a hold of somebody else to be an accuser, to be a Satan of something. When I got way too much evidence to know who my character is and what I stand for, and never getting any kind of nasty comments like that until I address something on the cardinal fixed and mutable sign energies. Now, I can't approve that this person is connected to that person that I removed yesterday, but they came on saying, you only removed me, and that was the only person that I removed, so it has to be a person that's connected to the person who put their big fat boobies on my channel, trying to make some type of whatever on my channel. But I guess that ticked somebody off because I removed that nastiness. And so they get on and start to attack me because I removed that kind of behavior. Who's in the right? Huh? You do know. And these people do know what they've done. They're just nasty at their hearts. Just do all kinds of nastiness towards me because of something that they've done. Ticked off because I got on here and said, don't give to my PayPal account because it was a hoax. And if you've given anything to that, you need to report it. And now I'm starting to get stuff like, don't give to this woman. And she's commenting on a video that I actually got on and stated, don't give. And then she goes, well, you're asking for money here. Actually, I've gotten on and was asking for what has been stolen from me. And I also got back on a video and stated that there's a code that if you wanted to give to a new app that I actually had and want to give $5, that $5 will be given right back to you. And my channel's always been a channel where when I did go through phases of wanting to read for people, I still just didn't take money from anybody. I've got evidence proving that I said I'll read for you. That was your question. And you sit with the divine, and whatever the divine puts on your heart, it's fine with me. So who the crap does this person think that they are? They're connected somehow, some way, to some stupidness that has taken place in my life for the last 3 years that I've been sitting here dealing with the kooks. And I don't appreciate it. Because anybody who ever knew me knows that I'm an upright, standing person. Shame on you. If you're watching. Obviously, I'm talking to the person. If they're watching, I'll probably tick them off. I don't care. Every tongue that rises up against the people of the Most High, it's our heritage to condemn that tongue. Because what they're doing is they're setting themselves up for the Great One to come pounce on them. And they're going to reap what they sow, or what they call karmic activity, going to pounce right back on you for putting your tongue on good people. So you people who do that to good people, your day is coming. Okay? We're to hate you with a perfect hatred because you do that kind of crap in the earth. Shame on you. You need to go get a mental evaluation. And somebody said, well, if your God loved you, or whatever the person said, you'd have food and all this kind of stuff. Well, you know, there have been people that have done some things to me. It's actually, I've proved it right out of the scripture, that prophecies even taken place where people have people at the top have oppressed people. Once you go do your little research a little bit, and I also stated that even though I've been oppressed, Jehovah's always made a way through it as well. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but he delivereth them out of them all. Many. Don't come to me with your words of nastiness when you don't even know what you're talking about. You're ticked because you can't get into the cookie jar anymore, I guess. Or put your nasty on my channel because I won't allow it. I left your comments on there so that people can see how crazy your comments were towards me. Jehovah, please shake out the wicked energies. What do you want to bring out here, please? Grieves me. You people are grieving the Holy Spirit by acting that way in our earth. It's nasty behavior. We got people literally just ever loving lost their freaking mind. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please? The player. Yeah, the in and out, the little player. Well, we already know it. Doesn't surprise me. That's a person. So I don't know how old this person is, but that represents a player. That, for some of you all, this is a person between 25 and 35 years old that's in and out, that needs to freaking depart right now. Very quickly. Very quickly. Before Jehovah makes them depart in ways that they wish that they would have just stopped doing what they thought they were going to do. So here's the King of Wands. We've seen the King of Wands a couple times. This is third time today. He showed up on 2 of my other readings today. And then we have the truth out here. It is because of the truth. If this King of Wands is this knight and he's in and out, it's because of the truth is known. It is because of the truth is known. If this is 2 separate people and this is the other person and somebody's dealing with somebody a little younger than them, then they're dealing with somebody who's not in any kind of queenship or kingship. They're just a freaking player and they're all over the place, and the truth is making somebody's fire just flare. And that's what air does. It fuels the fire. So you go ahead and you just, you're either going to be managed or you're not. There's a victory here. Now, there was a lot of fire today on my on the channel that I actually got on an address that stupid idiot person that was on there doing their crazy. And on that reading initially where the King of Wands was there, at the top of the mind, it was known about the 8 of Wands, which was fast communication. It also was known about the 9 of Wands up there, which was a wounded warrior. And then on the outcome, it was 5 Wands and 2 parties just going at it. That's exactly what I experienced with what the 9 of Pentacles that I talk about all the time. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who has high discernment. Somebody's been put in a corner. We want your money because we know that you've got some high discernment. But by God, we're not giving you no money and we're going to make you work for it. But we want it. And as soon as I addressed that you couldn't give to, I don't want nobody giving that PayPal account and all that kind of stuff, I got attacked for that. because this person's kook in their head. They're ticked off because they can't take from the person that they want to take from you. No, you can't. No, you can't, honey. No, you can't. And you're going to go to prison for what you've done to me. Because the game is over. There's a victory here for the people of the Most High who stand in truth. I want to take a card here. People are a disgrace. Wax, yes. We got a lot of fire here. And the hills melt like wax at the presence of Jehovah. Let him come down and melt these people. He's going to burn a freaking witch. He sure is. And we have the sanctuary and a place of order. Yes, yes we do. And Jehovah's sanctuary in heaven has an order. And you don't mess with his people. Because he's coming, he's standing up now, people. He's standing up now. He said, I'm going to bully the bully. And he sure is. So we have a turban type of energy or something that's on a person's head or a bonnet. Oh, is it like a wrap or something like that? Well, I know that I got attacked today and I have a wrap on my head today. They have your inheritance. Yes, I know they have my inheritance. They have a lot more than my inheritance. They also have songs that they produced that were mine, that they went out and did something with, that were my music. And that's why their craziness is going off, because they caught. The housekeeper. Well, we know who the housekeeper is, don't we? Well, I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. Jehovah just telling it all. He absolutely is just telling it all here. Jehovah, the battle belongs to you. I've seen the sun 3 times today in one reading, and it came out 3 different ways, and one of them was the hot sun that was causing a desolation, and it sure has. Hasn't it, R? Or how many R's were there? There's at least 3 or 4 R's in my case. And y'all, all of you know who you are. And you will sit in a jail cell for what you've done to me, because you're guilty. Because you're just guilty, and you know you're guilty. And you guys have gone cuckoo in your head for doing such a nasty to somebody who never did anything to you. So it's time for the real you to emerge. That's right. So let us all rise and see who's who. Let's see who's who. And yes, there is going to be healing here. And the angels have felt our sadness, and they're going to show us some healing today. Shalom.